Right, we'll try again. This has been full of diesel since I went yesterday to fill myself with beer. So, unfortunately, none of the fluid did seep down the sides of the piston. Often, when you start to get release, it'll empty out and you'll end up with a crankcase full of diesel. But it just stayed full. I've already wiped it out, all the diesel, because it was starting to smell and I was getting in trouble. So I'm just gonna put a it's on the crank now. I've got a nut on there. Just gonna see if I can get any movement. I don't want to go too mad, because if I go too mad, I might strip the thread on this clutch shaft, and that would be annoying because that's the bit I want. It may come to the fact we just end up splitting the case and leaving the piston in there and the connecting rod, and we just abandon those. But I would quite like this cylinder because I've only got one. I've got one that's stock and one that's in the bike at the minute, which is all ported out for the head on there. And I'd like a third barrel, just so I can port that to a different. If I fit a different body and I want to port it to a different motor body, I can port another one rather than buy another one. So we're going to keep going, trying to unseize it, but we might give up at some point. I've also thought about maybe getting the puller out. So I've found the old, you've seen one of these 3-leg puller. I might see if I can fit that as well and pull it this way, but it's not proven to be very easy, this. Oh, damn it. Right. I'm going to get the fuck you bar out. That's the fuck you bar. Tends to unstick most things. The socket. Oh. 17, I believe. Yeah. Right. What do you reckon? Any luck? No, that's not doing it. That's just going to damage that thread, and then I'll never get that off. So, yeah, I don't know. I won't get that any. If I launch that anymore, you can see that shaft. Luckily, it's got some flats on it, so I can hold on and get the nut back off. But you see that? Probably not. Hang on. It's better, isn't it? Yes, it's flat there, so at least I can get down. But anyway, that's not going to happen. So we're not going that way. We haven't got any twist on it. Tried that in the vice, tried to twist it. I think this may just be abandoned piston. Oh no! Should we try the... Let's try the 3-leg puller. The 3-leg puller is a bit awkward to get going. So rather than you watch me struggle with it, I'll do that in a sec. And you can I'll put one of them fancy star wipes in or something. So I made a start with the puller, but I had a look at it and I thought, well, it's already lost one fin. You see that snap there. And these aren't the most strong things, and there wasn't really anywhere to get on it other than on the fins. And I thought, well, if I put a puller on there, I'm just going to snap another one. That would annoy me. So I'm not going to go pull in. So I think the next thing to do is just try and split the cases. And we're going to have to just, I mean, maybe once this cases are split and I can get to the con rod, maybe I could get, we'll try something. But first things first, let's see if we can split these cases open. Now this is going to be pretty tough, I think, because these haven't been opened in a long time, but we'll see. Oh, no. Ooh. Oh, yeah. That's nice. I suppose that's the beauty of this. See, now that makes me think this has been open recently-ish. I wonder if someone's put it back together put that oversized piston in thinking it might be alright, and ended up in a situation where just got a seized motor. And we'll also get to see now in a minute, hopefully, how bad the crank is. Shame really, because you don't get many of these motors around anymore, and I think they only put these in this moped, my Bativus, down there. I know they put them in the old Aerial 3s, which are the little 3-wheel tipping. I mean, you look them up, they're horrible things. It's really dangerous as well. Had the same motor but a different clutch. This is a motor of an Aerial 3, which is why it's got the... Oh no, that's the motor of the Aerial 3. That's the Aerial 3 clutch. This was a motor of a Bativus, which is why it's got the right clutch and output shaft on it. But many parts of the two motors are interchangeable, and actually you can get a different barrel for the Aerial 3, which has got a slightly longer stroke, which means you can get a bit more power at the expense of a bit of low end, but we'll come to that if we can get this case apart. So it's not coming apart very easily. I'm just gonna see if I can get a standing lathe in here anywhere. I've got the gap coming. I don't want to force it. This might be where we need the puller actually. I suppose we could pull on here, couldn't we? I think. Just pull that out of there. Let's try it. This old puller was given to me by a man named Johnny Moto. Very strange fella, but seemed to like me enough. When he was not well enough to do any more work on his own bikes, he gave me a load of his old tools, which is always nice to get. Free stuff. It's a bit rusty, but it seems to do the job. Right, let's see if that's on there. Oh, bloody hell. All three in the right place. There's not wanting to go anywhere, is it? Oh, mate, this is a terrible job. This is embarrassing now. There we go. There we go. That's confident. Get in there, I think. There we go, look at that. Oh, lovely. Into the belly of the beast. See how bad it is in here. The actual intake looks. The intake here looks smooth. so that's quite good. I think it has been left open to the elements, which probably means it's fucked. See it coming apart slowly. There we go. Lovely stuff. Right, we're in. So that looks bad. Well, no, I think we'll get away with that. Need to clean. Bit of damage there. I wonder if that's the crank gone out of level. Look at that though, that's terrible. And there's a new bearing. Someone's put on there. But it feels crunchy as anything. I don't think this has had enough oil in it when it's been running. Because that bearing feels like, for how good it looks externally, enough crunchy on there when you twist it. Right, now we have to try and get that nut off there and pull the other half of the crankcase off. See how we get on. Let's move all this. So that's that one. Seal looks pretty good. That seal looks new as well. So someone's rebuilt this and run it. And it's, well, people do stupid things. So let's try and get this off of here. What size is that going to be? Go a bit smaller. Nope. Smaller again. Let's be a bit smarter about this, shall we? Let's fucking put this away first. Make a tidy workstation first before we do anything else. Otherwise we're just going to get ourselves in a tears if we're trying to do everything in a mess. Oh, you get a newspaper already ruined. Oh, Jesus. This might have been a mistake doing it with the bar earlier on, but live and learn. There we go. Just needed a bit of brute force and ignorance. It's coming undone now. Oh, fuck. Right, get the put on this half then. If we can. There we go. It's coming. Heard some noises. Yeah, it's moving. Yeah, we got it. So just press this half of the cover off. Just come in now. So I could speed it up with a ratchet, but I don't like doing that. I like to do it by hand slowly because then you can sort of feel it go. So that's pulled that one off that. And again, that's quite a nice seal, you know. So it's obviously been done. It can't have run for very long before it died. So the next thing to do is press these bearings off, and then if we're lucky, big end off. Because look in there, even the bottom of the piston looks quite neat. I'm almost certain this has all been caused by the wrong piston going in. Let me see if I can get another barrel and this piston. I'll show you how it should fit. So that's another stock barrel that I've got. No, this one's been ported. So this one has been ported. You can see I've taken some material out of here just to open up the transfer ports a little bit. And so this one, I think, can't remember which round it is. I think this is the running one, and then one that's on the bike at the moment is the high speed one. Pretty sure, but look, if you see normal size piston, just stops in there. When you've got a little bit of room, you've got a little bit of space. Just rock the piston a little bit. You can hear that. Just hear that, I think. And that's a 9.5 and a standard bore. I mean, admittedly it's been ported, but standard, you know, 50cc. And I think someone has, because you would fit it, and with a bit of grease, you would fit an first oversized in a standard bore like this. You would get it in there, but as soon as it heated up, it just seized hard. Because look, even the, I don't know how well you can see that. Even that looks quite nice. Even the actual inside of the bore still looks pretty good. So I really do want to get that out of there. I have to think about this. I have to think about it. So I can get that. Really, because it's. I mean, again, there's a little bit of play. I mean, that's normal play that way, but there's nothing. So I can see this. You can just see the little bit of bottom end play, but that's fine on two like this. This sort of motor, because you want a bit of a gap to get all the oil and fuel mix to get in. So this has been put together quite well, apart from the piston. So I'm going to have to go and have a think about how I get that fucker out. I might come to just taking it to my old man's and put it on the big press and see if we can press it out. But see, look again, you can see. So explain this. So when you've got the piston in one of these, it reaches. Where's me? So it reaches just short of there. That's the highest point of that piston. And there is a very small. This one I've taken the lip out of this one, but on standard ones you've got a small lip just here, little lip, and that's, you know, it's just for combustion. And this one has got black shit and pickup in it and crud. And I think someone's either run this really lean, or maybe they tried to run it rich. I don't really know. It's hard to tell. But the bore looks good. I really want that out. Okay, gotta think about this. Gotta have to think.